FastAPI handles more concurrent requests, automatically validates your data, and generates your API docs for free. So why would anyone still use Flask? Actually, there are a few good reasons. Let's break it down. If you are building AI applications, model serving, LLM integrations, or data pipelines, your API framework is not just plumbing. It directly affects how many users you can serve, how fast your responses are, and how many production bugs you will deal with. Both Flask and FastAPI are Python frameworks for building APIs. Flask has been around since 2010. It's a veteran. FastAPI launched in 2018 and it was built specifically for modern, high-performance API development. Here's a quick overview. AI model inference often takes seconds, not milliseconds. That's where the architecture difference hits hardest. Flask is synchronous. When a request comes in for a prediction, that worker is blocked until the model finishes. Every other request, waiting right on the line. Also, it can do streaming, but it requires extra configuration. It wasn't designed for async patterns, so you are fighting the framework instead of working with it. FastAPI is async by default. It accepts new requests while the model is processing. No blocking, no bottleneck. Under concurrent load, FastAPIs handle significantly more requests with the same resources. If you are building anything with large language models, you need streaming. Users expect to see tokens appearing in real time, not waiting 30 seconds for the full response. FastAPI's native async makes streaming straightforward. Define an async generator, return a streaming response, and you are done. For generative AI applications, FastAPI saves you development time and complexity. Here's something that saves you from production headaches: Pydantic. FastAPI uses Pydantic for automatic input validation. You define your data model with type hints, say a list of 512 floats for an embedding, and FastAPI validates every request before it touches your model. Wrong type? Missing field? You get a detailed error message automatically. With Flask, you are writing all of that validation logic manually. And trust me, in production, malformed requests will find every gap you missed. And here's the bonus. FastAPI auto-generates interactive API docs for your type hints. Swagger UI and OpenAPI spec, all free. With Flask, you need Flask RESTX or Flask Swagger, and the docs can drift from your actual code. If you are building production AI systems and want a team that handles the infrastructure side from deployment to AWS scaling to compliance, check out Clickit's AI development services. Link in the description. Now, I've been making the case for FastAPI, but Flask is not dead. There are real scenarios where it makes sense. Quick prototypes when you are validating an idea, and speed of development matters more than production performance. Internal tools that won't see real traffic. If you got 5 users, async does not matter. And teams with deep Flask expertise. If your whole team knows Flask and the project is small, the migration cost might not be worth it. Use FastAPI for LLM or chat APIs, real-time inference, and high-traffic endpoints. Use Flask for quick prototypes, internal tools, or simple CRUD APIs with low concurrency. But what about production AI APIs handling concurrent users, complex validation, or external consumers? FastAPI is the stronger choice in 2026. If you want to try FastAPI, here's the 30-second setup. Create a virtual environment. Install FastAPI and Ubicorn. Define a Pydantic model for your input. Create your endpoint. Run it with Ubicorn. Navigate to /docs and you've got interactive API documentation out of the box. Add your model loading at startup, grab your prediction logic in an async function, and you've got a production-ready AI API. Now, before I give my final verdict, honorable mention to Streamlit. If you don't need a traditional API at all and just want to turn your Python model, pandas data frames, or ML pipelines into an interactive dashboards with almost no front-end work, Streamlit is hard to beat. It's not competing with FastAPI or Flask. It's solving a different problem, but it's worth knowing about. So bottom line, Flask is simple, proven, and great for prototypes. FastAPI is faster, safer, and built for the kind of concurrent, validated, well-documented APIs that production AI demands. And Streamlit? Perfect when you need a quick visual interface without writing a single line of front-end code. So which framework are you using for your AI projects? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to go deeper on building production AI systems, subscribe. We are covering LangGraph, AI agents, and more in our channel.